So what is this 2-to-1 ratio? Well, the thing is, guys, in stock trading, it's all about risk and reward. What are you willing to risk to make? We need to eliminate the gambling. If you feel like you are trading a 50-50, you most likely are trading a 50-50. If you feel like you might be gambling, you are gambling. Dak, I don't know, but everyone else is buying this stock, so I'm just going to cut you off right there. The answer is no. And the reason why the answer is no is we are not here, team, to roll dice. We're not here to hope we get, again, face cards in 21. We're not here to do any of that. If you want to do that, why are you trading the stock market? Just go to the casino, right? But the beautiful thing about the stock market is that we can be the house. The house has the odds in their favor, right? How do, again, casinos make millions of dollars? The odds are always in their favor. They might not even be that big in some games. It might be, again, 51-49. It may be 55-45, where, again, you have a 45 chance of winning and they have a 55% chance of winning. But what's one of the most important things about a casino? A casino wants to have you stay there. A casino wants to keep you playing. You ever have someone, again, if you ever go up and start gambling, there's never a clock in a casino. They don't want you to realize what time it is. You ever have someone just come over and say, hey, let me give you a back massage. They give you free drinks. They want to keep you at that table or whatever you're doing as long as possible. And the reason why is the longer you trade, the more, again, chance they have of winning because the odds are in their favor and more likely you're going to end up losing. In the stock market, it's very neat that we get to pick our odds. If you're someone who knows nothing about stock trading whatsoever, you have a 50-50 chance. Stock's going to go up or stock's going to go down. That's simply it. Stock's going to go up or stock's going to go down. You have a 50-50 chance. But what if you start using a trading plan and now you have a 55-45 and you start studying a little bit more technical analysis and now you got 60-40 and now you start studying chart setups and you start studying press releases and you get the right scanners and you're part of our community and you're this and that, right? Well, now again, maybe you got a 75-25 and now again, this is the most amazing casino ever, right? Where all of a sudden you are the house. You are the pit boss. You have a ginormous hotel in Las Vegas. You're the owner. That's what it's all about here. So that's what we always like to try to do when trading. And that's why we always want to trade with a 2-to-1 ratio. Now, what is a 2-to-1 ratio? A 2-to-1 ratio, simply enough, and also a little sign up. Nice to see PPSI get a nice little bounce all the way back on up as we wanted. Part of our game plan, back up towards around that 620-ish mark. Now again, what is the 2-to-1 ratio? 2-to-1 ratio means that we can have 2 losses to every 1 win, and we would still be successful. So this is something that I like to do, especially on the small account, where we could say to ourselves, all right, wherever I get in on this play, if I get in at $5, if my target on the stock is $5.25, that means my stop loss on this play is going to be where? What's half of 25 cents? 12 cents, let's say, would be $4.88. So this would be, let's go ahead and buy 1,000 shares at the price of $5. We get in on this play, okay? Boom. We're in on this play with 1,000 shares. If this stock works out perfectly, it goes on a nice spike, goes on a nice run, boom, we hit $5.25. What did we just lock in? We just made plus $250. If this stock starts falling and starts getting weaker, starts falling, getting weaker, and starts falling, getting weaker, what's the most we can lose? Minus $120. What's good about this? What's good about this is it takes 2 losses to come up to 1 win. So if we actually put together, let's say, a little bit of like a P&L sheet, right? If we had some sort of P&L sheet right here that could tell us between how many trades we had and the time that goes by. So let's just go with this. Let's go ahead and put an X to Y axis right here. And let's say, of course, this is going to be the number of trades throughout time, and this will be our profit. All right, so this is going to be the profit. Obviously, we want to see this chart be able to grow as much as we can. And this is going to be great. There's profit. And this is just going to be time. Time throughout trades and time throughout days and weeks and months. And let's say, we kick on off and we'll start right here with 0. Okay, this is 0 right here. So we have a little room to fall if we need to. All right, and let's say our first trade, we end up losing. Okay, 2022 happens, first trade we end up losing. We say, all right, we'll make that back. Second trade, we end up losing. And we say, all right, 2 losses. And let's say again, third trade, we end up losing. And we say, man, this is not good. Fourth trade, we end up losing. So we got 4 trades now we just lost. What's the good news? If we win one of those, we're all the way back here. And if we win one more, now we're back to even. So again, it took us 2 wins to get back to even from 4 losses. Now, guess what? Let's say we lose one. All right, we lose one. And let's say again, we win one. Well, now we're actually up in the green because we know we're making $250 for every $120 loss. So we're making money every time we just win one trade. And let's say again, we go on a nice little hot streak where we win maybe 2 to 3 in a row right here. Boom, boom. All right, and then we go on a little cold streak where we lose 3 in a row. And we lose one, and we lose one, and we lose one. Okay, that's fine. And then we again jump back on in, and we win one, and we win one. And let's say again we lose one. What can you guys see, happening? Right? Let's say again we win 2 in a row right here. So we win here, we win here. And let's say again we go on a little bit of a losing streak right here where we lose a little bit. Well, team, what did we just do? How many losses have we had? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? I believe right around 11 to 12 losses, okay? So how many wins did we just have? Let's just go right here. Wins. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoa. Team, that's weird. Look at this. How did we have 9 wins? We had 11 losses. And how in the world is our P&L? Look where we're at right now, team. Over the last few weeks, our P&L, we could be up at this moment. Plus, again, $3,000. How in the world are we up $3,000 when we've lost more than we've won? Well, that's because we follow the 2-to-1 ratio. And when we follow this 2-to-1 ratio, that's where we can say to ourselves, oh, wow, okay, that's, so awesome to see that we can lose more than we win and still be able to come on top as a trader. So that's the beauty of the 2-to-1 ratio. And personally, I'll tell you right now, I'm being open and honest. That's something I need to work on. That's something that I need to be better with. And I'll show you guys my stats just because I don't want to sit here and preach to you guys and act like I'm, again, 100% perfect. Because I'm not 100% perfect. This has been something I've been working on over, again, the past few weeks now because I've showed you guys this, especially all the members on TradeCaster.com. Here's my P&L list. Right? You could see how much money I've been making over the past 30 days or past 60 days and past 90 days, the money that I make. But I can show you something compared to our win versus losses. My win versus losses is great. I win 80% of the time. 80% of the time I come out on top, but I lose 19% of the time. So that's great because I win more than I lose. Out of 10 trades, I win 8 times in a row. But something I need to work on is exactly what I just taught you. Because I could have a $1 million year this year if I kept truer to the 2-to-1 ratio. And the reason why I'm showing you guys this is because I want to be honest with you. Look at this. My average daily gain, right, is going to be, let me find this right here. My average daily gain right here is $4,371. Not bad. But when I take a loss, it's $8,000. So look at this, team. Average daily gain is $4,000. My loss is $8,000. This does not mean, again, I have the 2-to-1 ratio. This means I have a 1-to-2 ratio. So it's basically I win twice, lose once, and I'm back to where I started. So how am I successful? Well, I'm successful because I win 8 out of 10 times. So the 2-to-1 ratio is how I've been able to grow an account. And it's one of the best ways to be able to grow a small account. Then once I, again, start trading bigger money and bigger money and bigger money, one of the things that I do a lot is average down. So if I'm losing on a trade, I average down to get a better cost basis and average down to get a better cost basis and average down to get a better cost basis before I find some sort of bottom support area to see the stock, bounce back on up. But if that goes against me, and I know that's a little bit more advanced, you may not know what that means, is I do take a bigger loss on it. But the averaging down portion does lead to a lot more success. So what we have here is averaging down has led to me winning 8 out of 10 times. But when I do lose, I lose again twice of what I won. So what do I need to work on, me personally, Sean Dekmar, as a trader? I need to work on averaging down, but knowing when to get out quicker. I need to average down and know when to move on from a play in an easier and a quicker manner. So I want to show you guys this because I'm not sitting here and telling you guys do this, and if you guys don't do it, you're not a good trader. I'm telling you guys do it. And I could be a much better trader if I followed it better. But it does come down to, of course, knowing your strategies and knowing how to be the best you can be, because again, you can go ahead and be able to make a lot of money if you, again, follow technical analysis, follow your trading plan, and that's what this all wraps up to be. You have a trading plan, you're going to have a lot of success. Take a look at PPSI. You guys remember 15 minutes ago when we had a trading plan on PPSI where we got in technically at $6? Look where the stock's at, $6.30. We win 8 out of 10 times because we go in with, again, trading success. Now, again, if you guys can keep a nice tight stop loss, you guys are going to be able to crush it and you guys are going to be able to do great. And that's what I want you guys to always be able to notice, that you guys can do absolutely fantastic in your trading right here. So that's what it's all about, team. Have a trading plan, which is a why, a reason, a target, an entry, an exit, a stop loss. We want to make sure we do our best to follow that 2-to-1 ratio. But with a trading plan, your winnings should go up to about 70-30, 80-20, where you're going to have a lot more wins than losses. If you are a more advanced trader and you start averaging down a little bit more to go ahead and get those wins, just try to tighten it up. Try to tighten up the bolts. And that's me speaking to myself as well, that I need to be better on that. But that's the beautiful thing about, again, trading, team. There, you can always become better. I'm not a perfect trader. I'm very happy where I'm at. Been able to make over $500,000 this year. But at the same time, I know I can be better, and I'm searching for that million next year. So, awesome job. Awesome work. And if you have any questions, please let me know as always. But trading plans and 2-to-1 ratio, baby, in the books. Ah-hoo! Oh, baby. Oh, baby.